Negotiations at a standstill in Congress, nearly 20 million unemployed Americans are facing uncertainty as those $600 weekly payments come to an end this weekend. NBC's chief business correspondent, Stephanie Ruhle, is here to talk about what happens next. Steph, good morning. Great to see you.
Hey, Steph, let's talk about this. We're now 5 months into this pandemic. As you know, more than 16 million Americans right now are unemployed, a lot of them relying on those $600 in enhanced unemployment benefits. The last approved payments going out this weekend. So what happens to those folks when these benefits expire?
Peter, Kristen, it's a very scary situation. Remember, when people talk about the economic recovery, they say this is going to be a V. When people get back to work, everything will be fine and dandy. People can't get back to work if we're still amidst this massive health crisis. The reason so many people were laid off to begin with was because of the stay-in-place orders. In order to address the health crisis, people needed to go home. There was restrictions put on businesses. Well, guess what? Many of those businesses are still being put on hold, especially in hotspots like California, Texas, Florida. So for so many of those people, they can't simply get back out there and go to work. You mentioned that the president has said people are disincentivized to go to work because of that $600 payment. There may be some instances where this cushion is more money than people were making previously, but that's not many people. The overwhelming majority of Americans getting this money, they're spending it on rent, food, necessities, everyday necessities. So people are very scared. They don't have jobs to go back to, and they may be losing out on getting that money that's supporting their families.
Yes, so many families rely on that, Steph, and we could be facing a potential economic storm because you have families struggling to put food on the table. You also have those eviction moratoriums, which are set to expire in many states, Steph. We spoke to one mom in Milwaukee who had just a heartbreaking message as she faces possible eviction. Take a listen to what she had to say.
And I felt like I wasn't a good mom. My daughter looks to me as her hero, because she always says that to me. But at that one time, I just didn't feel that way.
She's really the human face of what so many families are facing if Congress can't get a deal. Put this into context, Steph. What does this deal, these potential payments, mean?
And she's not alone. 28 million people are at risk of losing their homes. We could see homelessness go up by the end of this summer by 45% if those eviction moratoriums aren't addressed. So for that mom, think about this. If her kids are at a school that's going to have distance learning and she's at risk of losing her home, where are they going to go? What are they going to do? And something very important to remember, that $600 each person is getting, in total, that's $12 billion a week. If that money is suddenly out of the economy, think of the trickle-down effect. People are pumping that money back into the economy. That money's gone. It's going to hurt a lot of other aspects of our economy.
All right, Stephanie Ruhle, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.